Hello students, how are you? I hope you guys are fine once again. In previous video, we have studied about the tenses. So, in this video, we are going to study about the reported speech. Reported speech is the best chapter to study after the tenses because in reported speech, the knowledge of the tense should be there. Okay, without the knowledge of the tense, the reported speech is not like appropriate topic to study because reported speech is all made up of the tenses, like which tense should be converted to which tense, which thing should be converted to which thing, which verb form should be converted to which verb form. So for this knowledge, the tenses knowledge should be there to do the reported speech. Okay, tell me, what do you mean by reported speech? Speech, the word speech is here. Speech means the thing which is being spoken. Okay, so there's one speaker who speaks something. Okay, and there's one listener who listen to that thing, and he is going to tell to the third person the thing which is spoken by the speaker number one. So there are three people in the reported speech: the one who speaks, the second who listens, and the third who tell that speech to the third person. Okay, so reported speech basically done in the like third person. Okay, मैंने कुछ कहा, मेरे फ्रेंड ने कुछ सुना, उस मेरे फ्रेंड ने किसी मेरे थर्ड फ्रेंड को बताया, सेकंड फ्रेंड को बताया, ठीक है, उसको कहते हैं हम रिपोर्टेड स्पीच. ओके, आई एम द स्पीकर, सेकंड वन इज द लिसनर एंड थर्ड वन इज द एक्सेप्टर, जो उसने सुना. ओके, लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स द मटेरियल. व्हाट वी हैव, the reported speech, we always have direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech, sorry, before the starting of the speech, we are looked into the definition. Reported speech is also often called indirect speech because reported है, ठीक है, as the name suggests, everything should be as the name suggests. उसमें लिखा हुआ है reported, यानी कि the thing has been reported by somebody. मतलब अब वो चीज डायरेक्ट नहीं रही है, वो इनडायरेक्ट बन गई है. अगर वो डायरेक्ट रहती तो the thing should be like डायरेक्ट स्पीच क्या होती है, मैंने कुछ बोला और आपने कुछ सुना, that is the direct speech. No, if anyone is in mediator, मैंने उसको बोला, उसने सुना, फिर आपको बताया, तो it is he is act as the reporter. So it becomes indirect speech because it is not travel from directly me to you, it is travel from directly me to you by a mediator. So that's why it becomes the indirect speech. So reported speech is often also called indirect speech. When we use reported speech, we are usually talking about the past, the action or the thing that is already spoken by any person in the past who is originally spoke is who is originally speaker of that thing. Like I said something in the past, and that thing is conveyed to the person by a mediator. So the thing is already spoken by me, and the one who is going to be act as a mediator is telling you that thing, so it becomes the past. Okay, I said him that Sony said, my name is Sony said to, let's take Shubhi in between. Sony said to Shubhi that I was going to the market. Okay, done. The next thing, Sony told, there's a third person who is like, take Abhishek here. The third person is Abhishek. Abhishek is going to, now Sony said Shubhi that I was going to the market. सोनी ने शुभी को बताया कि वो मार्केट जा रही है. अब शुभी ने वो चीज अभिषेक को बताई, तो शुभी सेड टू अभिषेक, शुभी टोल्ड सोनी, शुभी ने अभिषेक को कैसे बताया दैट सोनी टोल्ड दैट शी हैज बीन गोइंग टू द मार्केट. शी हैड बीन गोइंग टू द मार्केट, कि वो मार्केट गई थी. ये चीज किसने बताई, सुभी ने सोनी को बताई. मैं डायरेक्ट अभिषेक को बोलती तो मैं बोलती आई वाज गोइंग टू द मार्केट, बट नो, सोनी सेड टू शुभी that she was going to the market. I was going to the market. Okay, now Sony told Shubhi that she had been going to the market. Now it becomes indirect speech because the thing is conveyed by the third person, by the second person in between to the third person. So reported speech are usually talking about the past because usually the person who spoke originally spoke in the past. Done. We also have direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech is the speech that is directly spoken, and indirect speech is the speech that is conveyed. वो बताई गई है किसी और द्वारा, जिसने बोली है वो किसी और द्वारा एक्सेप्ट की गई है, लिसन की गई है, और फिर थर्ड पर्सन को बताई गई है. ओके, आई हैव चिकन पॉक्स. she says that he has chicken pox. There's a person who tells her that he has chicken pox. अब वो जो बीच में girl है, let's take boy one, girl one, and girl two. Okay, the boy one tells to the girl one that he has chicken pox. Okay, now the girl one tells to the girl two that she says that he has chicken pox. उस लड़की ने क्या सुना कि she says that he has chicken pox. तो girl three ने क्या बोला कि उसने मेरे को बताया कि boy को chicken pox है. Okay, so this reported, please do not be confused. Reported speech is always spoken indirectly because the speaker is not telling that speech directly to the person. The speech is being travel indirect way, like the speaker is not telling to the listener directly. जो listener है उसके बीच में mediators हैं, mediators ने वो चीज को convey किया. Okay, this is using a present simple verb here. I have chicken pox. Okay, now she has chicken pox. Okay, another example could be like there is always a speaker in reported speech and there is always a listener in a reported speech and there is always listener two in his reported speech. Okay, Maria ने कहा Laura was ill. It is direct speech because Maria ने directly कह दिया. Maria is the original speaker there. Okay, Laura was ill. Okay, Maria said that Laura had been ill. Okay, let's take some examples. Let's take the persons here. Okay, she is Maria, she is Laura, and she is Sony, and she is Rashmi. Okay, it's very good example to take in. Okay, these are the four person there. She is Maria, the pink color. The red color one is Laura. The pink color one is the Sony. Sorry, the orange color one is the Sony and the blue color one is the Rashmi. Okay. Maria said Laura was ill. Okay. ये किसने कहा? Maria ने कहा Laura ill है. ठीक है? Laura is not speaker or not listener here. Listener है Sony. Okay. और listener 2 है Rashmi. Sony अब Rashmi को बता रही है that Maria said that Laura was ill. I hope this thing clears to you. It is very easy to understand. Okay. लॉरा के बारे में बात हो रही है बट लॉरा अपने बारे में बात नहीं कर रही है. लॉरा की बात कन्वे करी जा रही है बाय द सोनी टू द रश्मि. मारिया सेड दैट लॉरा वाज इल. ओके, मारिया ने कहा लॉरा इल है. मारिया सेड दैट लॉरा हैड बीन इल इज कन्वेड बाय सोनी टू रश्मि. नाउ रश्मि इज बिकम द इनडायरेक्ट लिसनर एंड सोनी इज बिकम द रिपोर्टर. ओके, Sony is act as the reporter here and Rashmi is act as the listener here, indirect listener. तो रश्मि मारिया से वो travel कर रही है information रश्मि के पास but not directly, indirectly. That is called the indirect speech or the reported speech. तो जो speech already कह दी गई है, बोल दी गई है, अब उसको report किया जा रहा है. Clear this point? Move towards the next thing. The verbs therefore usually have to be in the past too. For example, I'm going to the cinema. He said that he was going to the cinema. अब verbs जो होते हैं, जो tenses होते हैं, वो हमेशा इसमें past में use किए जाते हैं, present में या future में use नहीं किए जाते. Everything that is said here should be converted into past. Am I clear, guys? I hope I clear. Okay. So I'm going to the cinema. He said that he was going to the cinema. Is that clear? Easy to understand? Okay, no problem in that. Okay. The verbs therefore usually have to be in the past because जो चीज बोली गई है that has been completed. The thing has been completed. The thing has been spoken. Done. Now that thing has been conveyed to the third person in the past. जो चीज पास्ट में बोल दी गई है अब वो किसी और को कन्वे करी जा रही है. ठीक है, वो भी पास्ट में ही तो है. तो the verb should be past. Done. Basic tense chart. Now the basic conversion, which tenses should be converted to which tense. अब reported speech में ये part, ये चीज ध्यान रखना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है कि कौन सा टेंस किस टेंस के बीच में कन्वर्ट किया जा रहा है. ठीक है, डायरेक्ट स्पीच तो जो होगी वो एक टेंस में लिखी हुई होगी लाइक द सिंपल प्रेजेंट, सिंपल प्रोग्रेसिव, सॉरी सिंपल प्रेजेंट, प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट, पास्ट सिंपल, पास्ट प्रोग्रेसिव, एनी टेंस could be there, but the indirect speech should always be in the past of whether it is past simple, it is past perfect, it is past progressive, it is past perfect progressive, any tense can be there. Okay, the tenses generally move backward In this way, the tenses on the left changes the tenses on the right. Let's take an example. It is a little bit confusing here. Tenses अब backward change होंगे, जैसे कि present simple changes into past simple. Got it? It is very simple. Present simple changes into past simple. I am a teacher. He said that he was a teacher. अब आप सोच रहे होगे past simple में was तो नहीं आता है, पर पास सिंपल में हमको वॉज नहीं आता है, दैट इज वेरी करेक्ट, बट हमको जो रिपोर्टेड स्पीच है वो पास्ट में बनानी है. अब उसने बोला आई एम अ टीचर, तो एम शुड बी कन्वर्टेड टू पास्ट ना, सो एम किसको कन्वर्ट करेगा, वॉज को कन्वर्ट करेगा, बिकॉज इज एम आर इज कन्वर्टेड टू वॉज वर्ब. गॉट माई पॉइंट? इज एम आर इज कन्वर्टेड टू वॉज वर्ब. Then I am a teacher. He said that he was a teacher. Some English has some rules which has to be learned by heart. There is no any point that I can make you understand, because some things has to be learned. Some rules are rules. Okay, I'm just going to explain them. कि जो भी चीज प्रेजेंट में लिखी हुई है वो पास्ट में कन्वर्ट होगी, बिकॉज जो चीज बोल दी गई है अब वो किसी और के द्वारा कन्वे करी जा रही है. बट क्या कन्वे करा जा रहा है? जो चीज ऑलरेडी हैपन हो चुकी है, जो चीज ऑलरेडी कंप्लीट हो चुकी है. डन? ओके. The next is present continuous. Present continuous किस में चेंज होगा? प्रेजेंट को पास्ट में चेंज कर देंगे, कंटिन्यूस को कंटिन्यूस में रहने देंगे. ठीक है. I am having lunch with my parents. He said he was having lunch with his parents. Done. He was having his lunch with his parents, because I am को किस में कन्वर्ट किया? am है यहाँ पे, am को किस में कन्वर्ट किया? was में. ठीक है. हैविंग को कन्वर्ट हैविंग में रहने दिया, बिकॉज पास्ट कंटिन्यूस का क्या फॉर्मूला होता है? सब्जेक्ट प्लस वाज वर्ब प्लस वर्ब के आईएनजी फॉर्म प्लस object. Okay. I am having lunch with my parents. He said that he was having lunch with his parents. ठीक है. Like that, simple rule. There is a person who is telling to other person that I am having lunch with my parents. Pink ने red को कहा I am having lunch with my parents. अब red ने blue को बताया. He said that red बोल रहा है. एक विजुअलाइज इमेज करो, एक इमेजिनरी कंडीशन में जाओ. रेड बोल रहा है ब्लू से. ही सेड दैट he was having lunch with his parents. टू ब्लू कह रहा है, ब्लू को कह रहा है रेड. ठीक है. रेड इज स्पीकिंग समथिंग, he said that he was having lunch with his parents. ठीक है. सो अब डायरेक्टली बोलना होता तो ये इसको बोलता ना, बट डायरेक्टली नहीं है, इट्स अ इनडायरेक्ट वे. Okay, the red is acts as the indirect here. Okay, got it. Then present perfect simple. Present is changes into past, and simple will be simple. Present perfect simple changes into past perfect simple. And now you are imagining, what is this perfect simple here? I didn't heard any tenses like perfect simple. I only heard the tenses like perfect progressive, perfect continuous. What is the simple here? It is nothing like that. It is just the continuous tense. Okay. So I have been to France 3 times. Always take an example with the speakers. Okay. This one telling to this one, I have been to France 3 times. Okay. Now this person, अभी ये इसने पूछा कि क्या बात चल रही थी आप लोगों में. ब्लू वाले ने पूछा रेड वाले से क्या बात चल रही थी आप लोगों में. ये इसको बता के यहाँ से चला गया है. ठीक है. सोच लो यहाँ से चला गया है. रेड वाले ने बोला that he said that he had been to France 3 times. अब रेड वाले ने ब्लू वाले को बोला he said that he had been to France 3 times. Okay, got it. Present changes into past, have changes into had. Okay, and everything is exactly the same. I have been to France 3 times. He said that he had been to France 3 times. Yes, I'm clear. Present perfect continuous. Now present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Backward में जाना है हमें, backward में. ठीक है. Present को past में convert करना है. Present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Okay. I have been working very hard. He said that he had been working very hard. Done. You should remember the rules by heart. There is no any like I can't tell you the mantra for that. You just have to learn the rules of the tenses. Okay. The tenses rules should be clear. The reported speech should be clear. Reported speech is not that hard. It is very easy thing. It is like most interesting chapter in the English, you can say that, but tenses should be clear. Okay. Just by seeing the tenses, you can see, oh, it is present continuous. Oh, it is past continuous. Okay, the present continuous is changed into past continuous. Now it is there, so I have to convert is to was. Okay, like that. Your tenses should be on the tips of your finger. Okay. Now we have done with the present tense. Now, if this direct speech is in past, then what should we do? पास्ट में बैकवर्ड कैसे मूव करेंगे? पास्ट तो ऑलरेडी बैकवर्ड है ना. अगर प्रेजेंट होता तो हम समझ सकते थे, यस प्रेजेंट को हम पास्ट में चेंज कर सकते हैं, बट पास्ट कैसे पास्ट में चेंज करेंगे? पास्ट सिंपल का फॉर्मूला होता है, पास्ट सिंपल को पास्ट परफेक्ट में चेंज करते हैं, पास्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस को पास्ट परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस में चेंज करते हैं, पास्ट परफेक्ट को पास्ट परफेक्ट ही रहने देते. ठीक है. Okay, let's move with past simple. Okay, the past simple, I bought a new car. अब हमको इसको past perfect में change करना है. He said that he had bought a new car. Done? Clear? Very good. He said that he had bought a new car. Okay, उसने कार खरीदी थी past में. अब उसने इसको बताया कि तुम्हें पता है मैंने कार खरीदी है. Okay, इसने इसको बताया तुम्हें पता है मैंने कार खरीदी थी. अब ब्लू आया. ब्लू ने पूछा पिंक क्या कह रहा था आपसे? रेड. तो ब्लू ने पूछा रेड से कि पिंक आपसे क्या कह रहा था. तो रेड बताता है ब्लू को, वो कह रहा था कि उसने कार खरीदी थी. ठीक है. I bought a new car, said by pink to red. Now blue asked what was he saying? The red replied, he said that he had bought a new car. Okay, so it becomes indirect speech. So past simple should be changed to past perfect. Very good. Move towards the past continuous. Okay, past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Now what is the formula of past continuous? Past continuous has was and verb plus verbs ing form. Am I right? Am I clear? So past continuous has the formula of was and verb plus verbs ing form. So you can identify it as past continuous tense. Okay. Let's take an example again. Okay. Yes, this is the first person. It was raining earlier. यहाँ पे दो लोगों में बातचीत चल रही है. पिंक रेड को कह रहा है it was raining earlier. अब इतना कह के पिंक जो है वहां से किसी काम के लिए चले गया. ब्लू आया. ब्लू ने पूछा what was he saying? Then red replied, he said that it had been raining earlier. उसने कहा कि पिंक ने कहा रेड को कि पहले बारिश हो रही थी. ब्लू ने पूछा कि पिंक क्या कह रहा था, तो रेड ने रिप्लाई किया कि पिंक कह रहा था कि पहले से ही बारिश हो रही थी. पहले से ही बारिश हो रही थी. It was raining earlier. He asked him what was he saying. So he replied to him that he said that it had been raining earlier. Easy. Okay, so past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. What is the rule of past continuous? Was verb plus verbs ing form. What is the rule of past perfect continuous? What is the rule of past perfect continuous? The rule of past perfect continuous is had been plus verbs ing form. Okay, the rule should be learned on the fingertips. Okay, that's good. Then past perfect to past perfect, because past perfect is the like complete past tense. We cannot change the past perfect to any tense. Okay, past perfect से ज्यादा कोई past नहीं हो सकता. बैकवर्ड नहीं जा सकते पास्ट परफेक्ट से हम. तो पास्ट परफेक्ट हमेशा पास्ट परफेक्ट में रहता है. पास्ट परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस भी हमेशा पास्ट परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस में ही रहता है. पास्ट सिंपल पास्ट परफेक्ट में चेंज होता है. पास्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस पास्ट परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस में चेंज होता है. गॉट इट? this thing. Okay, now the past perfect is be in the past perfect. The play had started when I arrived. He said that when he arrived, he said that the play had started when he arrived. It is he here. It should be he here. Okay, at the place of I. The play had started when I arrived. He said that the play had started when he arrived. Okay, then past perfect continuous should be in the past perfect continuous. I had already been living in London for 5 years. He said that he had already been living in London for 5 years. No change possible. Good, because we should not go backwards with the past perfect and past perfect continuous. Okay, other verbs forms. So this is the talk of the tenses. Now, if there is any other verb form, how we can change them into past? Like will should be changes to would. We always know that models have their past forms like will, would, should, uh, can, could. Okay, like that. So models have their past forms. We will convert the models into their past forms. Like I will come and see you soon. He said that he would come and see me soon. Okay, will is converted to would. Clear? Easy. Let's move towards the next thing. Can will be converted to could. I can swim underwater for 2 minutes. He said that he could swim underwater for 2 minutes. Everything is same. You just have to change, like you just have to change the first person to second person and the present to past. And if there is any model like can, could, will, would, like you have to change them into its past form. Like first person is I here, you have to change this into second person. ओके, आई शुड बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू ही, क्योंकि अब वो डायरेक्टली नहीं बोल रहा है ना उससे, अब एक मीडिएटर बता रहा है किसी तीसरे इंसान को कि उसने क्या कहा, फर्स्ट पर्सन ने क्या कहा. ठीक है, अब जब मीडिएटर बताएगा थर्ड पर्सन को कि फर्स्ट पर्सन ने क्या किया, क्या कहा, तो फर्स्ट पर्सन विल बी ट्रीटेड एज द सेकंड पर्सन. आई वो कैन स्विम अंडर वाटर 2 minutes. Okay, let's take an example with the pens again. Okay, he said that I can swim underwater for 2 minutes to him. Now he asked, what was he saying? What he asked to him, what was he saying? Then he replied to him that he said that he could swim underwater for 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, next. Must will be changes to had to. All tickets must be bought in advance. He said that all the tickets had to be bought in advance. Things are slightly more complicated with imperatives. Do you know the meaning of imperatives? I hope you know, guys. Imperative means the sentences in which we order, in which we request, in which we like obey something. Okay, in which we order, we request is called imperatives. The positive imperatives are shut up. He told me to shut up. He like shut up. इसमें हम क्या लगाते हैं? Tell लगाते हैं, but tell is not past. So tell को हम convert करेंगे told में and उसको infinitive में बना देंगे, like उसको normal sentence बना देंगे. Shut up. He told me to shut up. Negative imperative. If there is do not or did not, if there is not with the imperative, then how we convert them? Told plus not. Do not do that again. He told me that not to do again. Okay, imperative as request. When we request something, okay, please give me some money. He asked me. Okay, अब हम request वाले imperative को कैसे convert करेंगे? Ask लगा देंगे, asked लगा देंगे, ठीक है, because asked is the present, ask is the past form. Ask लगा देंगे और उसको normal sentence की तरह लिख देंगे, ठीक है. Please give me some money. He asked me to give him some money. Okay. Next is time and place reference. What is the time and place reference? How time and place, like now को कैसे change करेंगे, today कैसे change करेंगे, here कैसे change करेंगे. अब हम कोई भी सेंटेंस बताते हैं, जो अगर कोई फर्स्ट पर्सन बोलेगा तो वो उसको जैसे का सेंटेंस है वैसे ही यूज करेगा. कोई सेकंड पर्सन किसी थर्ड पर्सन को बताएगा तो वो उस चीज को कन्वर्ट करेगा ना. तो नाउ कन्वर्ट होता है देन में, टुडे कन्वर्ट होता है दैट डे में, हेयर कन्वर्ट होता है देयर में, दिस कन्वर्ट होता है दैट में, एंड दिस वीक कन्वर्ट होता है दैट वीक. ओके, these are the things to remember. Okay, tomorrow will be converted to the following day, the next day, the day after. Okay, anything can be used. Next week it will be converted to the following week, the next week, the week after. Okay, yesterday will be converted to the previous day or the day before. Last week will be converted to the previous week, the week before. Ago will be converted to previously or before. Okay, if there is ago in direct speech, then there should be previously in indirect speech in place of ago. Okay, he said that I will do my work like I had done my work a long ago. He said that like इसने कहा, let's take an example with the pens again, our best say thing to explain. Okay, I had done my work a long time ago. Okay, done. He's asked what he's saying. He said that he had done his work previously. Got it? I went to picnic last week. अब इसने पूछा इससे, he said that he had gone to picnic the previous week. Okay, like that you have to convert. Like जहां पे डायरेक्ट स्पीच में लास्ट वीक अगो, 2 वीक अगो, टुनाइट है, उनको हम इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में द प्रीवियस वीक, द वीक बिफोर, अगो को कन्वर्ट करते हैं प्रीवियसली, और बिफोर में 2 वीक्स अगो यानी कि 2 वीक्स प्रीवियसली और 2 वीक्स बिफोर. टुनाइट इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू दैट नाइट. ओके, लास्ट सैटरडे, everything that is converted like yes, we have discussed a lot of things. Like the last Saturday is, last is converted to previous or before. Okay, the next is converted to the that, following, or after. Okay, so this is all about the reported speech. Okay, so this is all about the reported speech. We have studied the reported speech very nicely, and yes, we can do lots of exercise on the report speech. We can do lots of question on the report speech, but before starting the report speech or before doing the report speech, the knowledge of the tenses should be there. Without the knowledge of the tenses, you cannot do reported speech. Okay, so like let's take some examples more. First of all, I'm like going to wait a minute. Yes, so I'm going to show you something more regarding the reported speech. Yes, there are some exercises in the reported speech, like there are the direct speech written here and the indirect speech written here. He said, I live in the city center. Now, this sentence is the present simple. The present simple should be changed to past simple. Okay. He said that he lived in the city center. Got it? He said, I'm going out. It is present continuous tense. The present continuous changes into past continuous. Is MR changes into was verb, as I told you. He said that I'm going out. He said I'm going out. He said that he was going out. Okay. He said I have finished. He said that he had finished, because it is present perfect. Now present perfect is changes into past perfect. Okay. Let's use my pen so it will like easy to understand. He had finished. Done. Okay. It is present perfect. The present perfect is changes into past perfect. Wait a minute. Yes. So he said, I have been studying a lot. I have been studying is the present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. So he said he had been studying. He had been studying. Have changes into had and been changes into been. Okay. He said, I arrived before. Past simple. Now past simple changes into past perfect, as I told you. Okay. He said, I arrived before. He said that he had arrived before you. He said, I had already left. He said that he had already left, because we say that the past perfect didn't change to any tense. Past perfect is remains the same. Okay. He said, I will be there at 2 p.m. Now will is changes to would. हमने फ्यूचर के नहीं पढ़ा है ना, हमने फ्यूचर का नहीं पढ़ा है बिकॉज फ्यूचर को कन्वर्ट में, फ्यूचर कन्वर्ट करने में विल और शैल ही आता है. तो विल बी कन्वर्टेड टू वुड एंड शैल विल बी कन्वर्टेड टू शुड. ओके, हमने मॉडल्स पढ़ लिया. अब फ्यूचर टेंसेस में ज्यादातर मॉडल्स का ही यूज होता है. हमने मॉडल्स पढ़ लिया ना, तो हमने फ्यूचर भी पढ़ लिया. ठीक है, मॉडल्स में विल को कन्वर्ट करते हैं वुड में, और शैल को कन्वर्ट करते हैं शुड में. बाकी चीज को सबको हम पास्ट कर देंगे. ठीक है. He said, I will be there at 2 p.m. It is future simple. Now it is changes into, will changes into would, and everything will be same. He said that he would be there at 2 p.m. Here is there is converted to there and 2 p.m. He said, I am going to call Alan. Am. Now here should be was. Okay. He said that he was going to call Alan. I hope guys this thing is clear to you. Okay. Yes, because it is very like very important. The tenses knowledge very very important. I am again and again said that before tense, without tenses knowledge, we cannot do reported speech, and it is not justice to do the reported speech without the knowledge of the tenses. Okay, I tried my best to make you understand. Like here, can is converted to could, must is converted to had to, may is converted to might, shall to should, and will to would. I explained you each and everything. So I am likely close this topic here because models sorry, reported speech is the topic which cannot be converted, which cannot be done without the tenses knowledge. So first of all, look into the tenses chapter, then into the reported speech chapter. I tried my best to make you understand. I hope that I clear some of your doubts, and more doubts can be clear with the exercises, with the questions. Okay, so see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and keep learning.